Iowa Central coming into this game 13-4. Southwestern Spartans coming in at 14-3.
Colin Shannon and Robert Hawkins into the game for Iowa Central. Or excuse me, just Robert Hawkins into the game for Akamormoy.
This Iowa Central team playing very quick. It's fast ball movement. They're taking it to them right now, but even though they're down, they're still trying to.
Hawkins a strong rebound there.
Yeah.
He had 11 boards in the game against Kirkwood. He gets fouled, so he'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Coach Pilcher had a lot of things good to say about Robert Hawkins.
Yeah. Robert Hawkins, he was the one that stepped up for Trey Croft. You know, he was trying to fill his shoes when Trey Croft was out. And he said that Robert Hawkins was the one to step up, which is good.
And remember, he's the other sophomore other than Trey Croft.
Yeah.
Only 2 sophomores on this Iowa Central team. It's both Hawkins and Croft, as Hawkins goes 1 for 2 at the line. A quick start for Southwestern. They're up 10-4.
Getting out and go early.
3 minutes in.
And
here's Quaith, who had the early jam.
Yeah.
Out to Thomas. Stripped by Croft, picked up by Webb. Here's Shannon. Steps in for 2. Good.
Nice shot.
Step up jumper for Colin Shannon.
Thought about a 3 there, but decided to take the 2.
In and out. Iowa Central gets the good roll. Webb goes right at Khalid Edwards, but he stands his ground. Here's Thomas, stripped of the ball, and last touched out of bounds by Dallas Bailey, so it'll stay with Southwestern.
Here comes Iowa Central's defense now.
Quaith lost the handle, got it back. Up and under, no good, got it back, puts it back in. Gador Quaith now has 6 points.
Here comes Hawkins now. Trey Croft
for 3.
3.
Got it.
Cha-ching.
Nailed the first 2 attempts of the night.
Roger.
Quaith fakes. Over to Edwards for 3. Short, rebounded by Bailey, and here comes Croft. 12-9 Southwestern. Croft has 6 points, 2 for 2 from downtown. Here's Hawkins. Out to Croft. Croft. Long 3, got it! And as you said earlier, he looks just fine.
It was just fine. That
long 3.
He never felt better.
No good by Terrence Shelby. Here's Shannon. Croft with the hot hand right now, like always, most of the time. And a left-handed put-in off the glass by Roy Sean Webb.
Iowa Central has taken the lead now.
They've charged back from a 10-4 deficit, have a 14-12 lead. They're on a 10-2 run right here. Thanks to Trey Croft. Pull up 3, got it! Got it to go!
Oh, man. Trey Croft on fire.
Last time he played against Little Priest and scored 37. Here at Hodges Fieldhouse, he has 12 already. Shelby knocks down the 3. 17-15 Iowa Central.
Trey Croft has not missed a beat.
Croft pull up 2. No good there. Maybe you should stick shooting 3s.
It's been working for him.
It's been working for him. Tried to pull up jumper, didn't go.
Hits a sign.
And Croft almost stolen away, but he's going to get called for the reach in, and that's number 2 on Croft.
Wow.
And that's not good.
2 fouls to start early in the first half. That is not the way you want to go out.
But Pilcher's going to leave him out there. Pilcher will leave him out there.
Croft's got to play smart now.
Thomas. Chad Moran misses, but last touch out of bounds by the Tritons. New shot clock for Southwestern. Here's Elijah Thomas. Now Edwards. Khalid Edwards. Got Bailey to jump. Missing the 3 that time was Quaith, and last touch by Southwestern this time. It will go to Iowa Central. So Croft 12 of the 17 points right now for Iowa Central, but he also has 2 fouls and an offensive foul before the shot went in by Webb. It's going to be 2 on Colin Shannon now. Not offensive foul on Shannon, so that's number 2 on him. So now Shannon and Croft have 2 early fouls, and Akamormoy will check back in. He'll check in for Shannon and not Croft. So Croft stays in. Here's Moran over to Edwards. Now it's Thomas. 3 by Shelby, and that goes wide. That'll be Triton basketball. The Triton women earlier got their first conference win, and that's a turnover. Hawkins tried to hook up with Mark Akamormoy. So Iowa Central looking for their first conference win of this year, and they'll have to do it against this very good Southwestern team.
Yeah, very good is an understatement there. So, defending champs, Division II champs. And Iowa Central has a 2-point lead on them, so let's see what happens. And a nice drive for number 13. That's Ryan Warren for Southwestern.
Chance for a 3-point play. Tied at 17 right now, but this free throw will give Southwestern back their lead. No good, so play continues. Cameron Jenkins will have to sit down on the sideline. He wanted to come in if it was made, but it was not. The first foul on Robert Hawkins allowed the free throw. Warren picks up his first foul for Southwestern, and Trey Croft will head to the sideline for a quick rest. Here's Bailey. He scored 31 in a loss to Kirkwood in the absence of Croft. Here's Bailey, drives inside. Akamormoy over to Cameron Jenkins for 3. That's off. Rebounded by Quaith. And here's Thomas for the Spartans. Quaith for 3. That's good. Gador Quaith now with 9 points. So he has a 3-point shot and a dunk here in the early going. Bailey, spin move, no good. Got his own rebound. Out to Akamormoy, now Webb. He'll drive in. Off the glass, got it to go.
Coach Lawrenson wanted a foul there, but he's not getting it.
He was very upset. He wanted 2 push-offs, one against Bailey, and then Webb might have gotten away with 1. That 3's off by DeMarquian Whittington. 20-19 Southwestern. Iowa Central's got to keep this close all the way. Bailey for three. In and out. In and out.
In and out indeed.
As I was saying, Iowa Central needs to keep this close all the way if they want a chance at defeating Southwestern. Three from the corner is good by Elijah Thomas, and a timeout going to be called by Iowa Central. So a fast-paced game early as we anticipated,
Yeah.
but a 4-point lead for Southwestern. We'll take a 30-second timeout right here on the Triton Nation Network.
Back here on the Triton Nation Network. Tritons are down by 4 here. 23-19. Southwestern takes the lead. And Trey Croft has 12 points already here in the first half. He started out and started just launching threes, and he's on fire right now, but
Croft did take a bit of a rest, and an offensive foul going to be called on Royshawn Webb.
be a charging call there.
That's going to be the first on Royshawn Webb. Croft is back out on the floor after a quick rest. Now here's Thomas for Southwestern. Lead Edwards. Thomas drives inside, kicks it out, and knocking it down is Nate Leaf from downtown. 26-19 Southwestern. Here's Croft over to Bailey. Bailey drives inside, lays it in off the glass. First 2 points of the ball game for Dallas Bailey. Here's Thomas from the corner. No good, in and out. Rebounded by Bailey. Here comes Croft. Croft over to Webb. Now Akamormoy. Croft for 3. No good that time. And Southwestern will let it bounce out of bounds, and they'll take possession. Terrence Shelby Jr. back into the game for Southwestern. Elijah Thomas will get his first rest of the ball game. Now it's Khalid Edwards for Southwestern.
Looks like a bit of a mismatch here. Akamormoy on number 2, Khalid Edwards. That's a kind of weird matchup there.
Right. Edwards missed the 3. Croft for 3 that time, no good. Here's Edwards, defended by Cameron Jenkins now. In the corner, no good on that attempt by Ryan Warren. Offensive board, put back up and in by Terrence Shelby Jr. with 2 or 3 Iowa Central players down low. Couldn't rebound the ball. Terrence Shelby did. Croft over to Cameron Jenkins. Long 2. They say his foot was on the line, but it won't matter. He missed anyways. Here's Edwards now for Southwestern. Driving inside, Terrence Shelby. Whittington lost the ball, got it back, but his foot was on the line. And it'll be a Southwestern turnover. 28-21, a 7-point lead for the Spartans. Iowa Central with the basketball.
Iowa Central had a pretty good start to the first quarter and had a little momentum going, but looks like Southwestern stopped it.
Nice move by Jenkins, but it can't finish. And a foul on the rebound going to be called on Akamormoy. That'll be his first. And Southwestern is in the bonus already. They'll head to the free throw line at the other end. It'll It'll be number 11, DeMarquian Whittington, going to the line for Southwestern. Knocks down the first of the 1-1. 7:35 left to go here in the first half. (30-21), a 9-point Southwestern lead.
There's Trey Croft now. Gives it to Roshan Webb. To Bailey. No good. Here comes Khalid Edwards now.
Iowa Central 0-1 in conference after losing to Kirkwood. But Southwestern is 1-0 in conference. They beat Iowa Lakes on Saturday in overtime, 91-81.
Wow.
Crossover move. No good by Ryan Warren, but he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Ryan Warren, the 5'9" freshman from St. Louis, Missouri.
So here's Croft. Now an 11-point lead for Southwestern. Foul before the shot. Be on the floor. They'll take it out on the baseline. It's going to be on Ryan Warren. It's 2 on Warren. Just under 7 minutes left to go here in the first half. Southwestern will make a switch. Warren will check out. Elijah Thomas back in. Jenkins from the corner.
Woo! Jenkins for 3.
Big 3 that gets Iowa Central back into the game.
Oh,
And a huge charge.
and a big charge there.
No question about that.
No, oh yeah, no question.
Right into the chest of Akamormoy. And now chance for Iowa Central to get even closer, or to close in on the lead. 32-24. And a pushing foul going to be called on number 11, DeMarquian Whittington. That'll be the first on Whittington. They'll take it out on the baseline. Croft to pass it in. Pull up 2. Good. Cameron Jenkins. 5 quick points by Jenkins. And Iowa Central within 6 points.
Great thing about this Iowa Central team is their bench. Not just Trey Croft. You know, even though he's got 12 points right now, this bench team right now is working really hard. They're working it.
Giving Croft some leeway. He
Yeah,
doesn't have to do it all.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Croft.
a great thing.
Jenkins long 3, got it partially blocked. Southwestern coming back the other way. No good on that 3 by Nate Lee. Webb will get it over to Croft. 32-26. 5:30 left to play here in the first half. Hop step by Croft off the glass. Doesn't get it to go. Terrence Shelby the rebound. Croft did not want to pick up that 3rd foul. Long 3 by Shelby. No good. Rebounded by Croft. Here's Akamormoy. Drives inside. Right at Khalid
Nice.
Edwards.
Sending him a message there.
Right at Khalid Edwards. The 5'8" sophomore.
But
Slight push off by Thomas. Didn't get the charge call. He's already gotten 1. Thomas has. 4-point lead for Southwestern right now. 4:40 left to go.
5 on the shot clock.
Pull-up jumper by Shelby, that's good. And the lead for Southwestern back to 6.
4:30 left to go in the first half. Pretty good ball game.
Jenkins tried to find Akamormoy, but Akamormoy was not expecting that pass from Jenkins. Thomas. Jenkins went for the steal on that. Inside to Shelby. Now Whittington misses the 3. And here comes Croft again. 34-28 Southwestern. Bailey drives in. Floater no good. The rebound comes down to Nate Lee. And Southwestern will slow it down. Under 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. Here's Elijah Thomas. And 3 seconds in the lane going to be called on Southwestern. Turnover there. Iowa Central will get the ball back. Some substitutions coming in. See who they are. Whittington and Nate Lee check out. Back in for Southwest. Chad Moran and Gottdor Quaith. Here's Bailey. Gets it to Webb. Right at Moran. Off the glass. Got it to go. And the foul. That was going to be called on Moran. And a chance at a 3-point play now for Royshawn Webb.
Took the drive and got the +1.
Completes the 3-point play there. And the lead for Southwestern is down to 3. Lead Edwards. Moran. Over to Thomas. He'll drive at Croft. Doesn't get the foul. And loses control. Iowa Central gets the ball back. Turnover by Thomas. Now a chance to tie the lead if Croft can dial up one of his 3-pointers. Pull up 2 from the side, no good. And here's Terrence Shelby. He'll slow it down. He'll drive into the lane. Spin move on Croft. Misses. And rebounded by Bailey. Good defense there by Iowa Central.
Yeah, nice shot there by Bailey, getting a body into somebody.
Drop pass for Jenkins. Couldn't handle it. Gets it back to Bailey. Over to Croft. Bailey sets the screen. Here's Croft. Back to Bailey for 3 to tie it. Good!
Wow, good shot.
And we're tied at 34 with 2:30 to go here in this first half.
This game just got a whole lot interesting.
It's a whole new ball game with Trey Croft. Tipped away, stolen by Webb. He has Croft trailing, but he lays it in himself, and Iowa Central takes the lead. 36-34, counting down to 2 minutes to go.
Nice grab and go there.
Here's Edwards in the corner, defended by Jenkins. He'll drive inside, and he's fouled on his way. No shot. It'll be on Cameron Jenkins. That'll be Jenkins' second foul. 2 shots coming for Khalid Edwards. Knocks down the first of a 1-and-1. So this one to tie it back up. Misses the second. So still a 1-point lead for Iowa Central here. 36-35. Under 2 minutes to go now. Croft. Akamormoy from the corner. That's too strong. And a chance for Southwestern to retake the lead. But they'll slow it down, get their offense set. Here's Thomas, defended by Croft. Edwards, long 3, got it to go. Khalid Edwards.
Nice 3 there.
38-36, Spartans lead now. Here's Akamormoy. Over to Croft. Croft. Jenkins, long three as well. That's too short. And here's Edwards coming with it for Southwestern. They can extend their 2-point lead right now. 1 minute to go here in the first half. Edwards drives past Jenkins and can't do anything but foul. So he picks up his third foul of the game. And Edwards back to the line. Knocks down the first. They Etheridge into the game for Iowa Central. He'll replace Cameron Jenkins. And Edwards knocks down both free throws, so it's 40-36. Just under a minute left to go here in the first half. 4-point lead for Southwestern. Here's Akamormoy. Drop pass. Oh, intended for Webb. Almost had him. But Terrence Shelby got a hand on it. Nice thought by Akamormoy. Almost had him, but deflected away. And now Southwestern driving inside. Thomas hangs and puts it back in. 30 seconds left to go. Shot clock is off. Iowa Central can run it down and take the last shot. Down by 6. 11 first half points for Elijah Thomas. And it looks like Croft will take it all the way down for the last shot. He had 12 early points in this first half. Hasn't scored since early. Bailey misses a 3. Didn't get the foul. Crowd wanted it. Half-court shot. Not even close. So, after the first half, number 7 Southwestern leads number 20 Iowa Central 42-36. Setting up for a great finish here at Hodges Fieldhouse. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for the second half. Once again, Southwestern 42, Iowa Central 36, right here on the Triton Nation Network.
Stick around.
We'd do anything for kids. Yet 1 in 6 children in the U.S. struggle with hunger. Help end childhood hunger near you. Learn how at feedingamerica.org. We'd do anything for kids.
Thanks for helping us.
Yet 1 in 6 children in the U.S. struggle with hunger. Help end childhood hunger near you. Learn how at feedingamerica.org.
Welcome back here in the Triton Nation Network. So a decent first half for Iowa Central. They're only down 6. They've kept it close.
Yeah.
Trey Croft has 12 points. He came in here his first game back from a broken wrist.
Yeah.
He came out strong. knocked down a couple threes.
Yeah, those were two very big threes that they needed there, and he knocked them down. And Iowa Central, they had it was just like the women's game. They had a slow start. They had a slow start, but it's like they had this little seesaw.
It was back and forth.
Yeah,
most of the first half.
It was like they had it and then they didn't, then back at it. It was kind of like that. And Trey Croft obviously hitting down some big threes, and the bench. Cameron Jenkins hit some shots that were needed.
And that's been able to keep it a 6-point lead.
Yeah. That
Southwestern has brought their best offense. Here today.
Yeah, Southwestern has definitely brought their best offense, and also Iowa Central has brought their best defense. They're bringing their defense out right now. Obviously we know Southwestern, they're not connecting with their shots at the moment, or they weren't at least. They were, but they weren't at the same time. So
right, it was up and down for them.
Yeah, it was up and down. It was up and down for them. But come the second half, I hope we see a lot more fast-paced action. I hope we start to see a lot more fast-paced action, and let's see what happens in the second half.
All right, we'll take it to a commercial break, and later on, we'll have the second half for you right here on the Tri Nation Network.
I see the future is really bright for me. The high school diploma is just added to the confidence, and now I feel unstoppable.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Welcome back to the Triton Nation Network. Ready to get underway for the second half.
Yeah,
It's been a very
yes,
good
sir.
one.
Yeah, first half was really good. I loved it. Hoping this half be even more exciting. Let's see where this half goes. We've got a good crowd on hand here at Hodges Fieldhouse. Big crowd on hand.
Bailey drives inside out to Shannon. Driving kick offense, Croft out to Bailey for three, no good. Rebounded by Terrence Shelby. And Khalid Edwards has it now, defended by Croft. Inside to Quaith. Thomas to the corner and rebounded by Croft.
Nice job there by Akamormoy to get a body on someone and get the boards.
Finds Webb inside, backs down Moran. Spin.
Nice. That was pretty nifty.
Like a turnaround jump shot. Quaith inside, misses. Rebounded by Terrence Shelby, but taken away by Bailey. Now here's Croft. He'll drive in against Thomas. No foul called there. And a technical going to be called on Pelcher. It's a technical on Pelcher. He's very upset that there was no call there.
He was not happy one bit.
Elijah Thomas will take the technical. Knocks down the first. And Thomas knocks down both free throws for the technical. Pilcher's got to settle down.
Pelcher might want to settle down here before he gets to technical. And it looks like he's going to sit down here. And here's number 2. That's Khalid Edwards. That's Elijah Thomas. Nice drive by Edwards. Nowhere to go. But gives it back to Royshawn Webb.
Here's Croft down the lane. Doesn't get it to go, but a foul there. Going to be called on Thomas. Maybe a makeup call to just make Pelcher happy.
Yeah. Owed him one now.
To just settle down Pelcher. Just call foul on Thomas there. Second foul on Thomas. 2 shots coming for Trey Croft. Knocks down the first. 44-39 even after the technical. So
looks like the technical didn't really bother much. They still haven't skipped a beat yet.
Croft gets the second one to go. So it's only a 4-point game. 14 points for Trey Croft. 13 points for Elijah Thomas. Getting it to go. There was Terrence Shelby Jr. He now has 9 points.
Colin Shannon now will take the wheel here.
Here's Akamormoy, defended by Thomas, and tried getting Croft on the cut, but
Was
just too hard of a pass. Didn't let Croft get there in time.
it was just a
Wild pass by Shelby, and the refs don't know who it was out off of, and finally they decide it was off of Shelby, who just threw it away.
That was a out of control pass there. Need to keep it under control there. Here's Akamormoy now. Gonna make a move. Gives to Croft.
Croft
for 3.
For 3.
And
Foul on the putback. So Royshawn Webb will go to the line to shoot 2. A good offensive board for Royshawn Webb, and Gador Quaith will pick up his first. Nice high arcing shot by Webb. Knocks down the first. And knocks down both free throws. Iowa Central stays within 4. Now they just need a couple stops on defense.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. You're right. A couple stops on defense, and they could be back in this ball game.
Edwards fell down, but ends up getting the ball from Thomas. Nice defense by Croft. Moran from the corner, no good, too long, and deflected out by Bailey. So it'll stay with Southwestern. They'll get a new shot clock.
Still plenty of ball game left for Iowa Central. So only 17-13 left to go.
Foul on the inbounds pass. Dallas Bailey gets called for his first. So they'll just move down the baseline. Edwards will pass it in again. Out to Thomas, back to Edwards, puts up a 3, no good. Rebounded by Akamormoy. He'll take it down himself. Here's Shannon. Over to Bailey. Now Croft.
Croft is looking to set something up here. He gives it to Royshawn Webb, back to Shannon. Shannon will go to Bailey. Bailey to Akamormoy.
8 on the shot clock. Drops it inside to Webb, backing down Moran.
Gotta get a shot off.
3. Hook shot inside. Got it to go with 1 second on the shot clock.
Wow.
And Iowa Central down just 2.
That wasn't the prettiest of shots, but it worked.
It worked. They got it to go.
Off.
Out to Moran. Now wide open for 3 is Thomas, and he nails the 3.
Woo. Thomas. A deep 3 there.
So the lead now 5. Thomas takes it away. Now here's Edwards for Southwestern. Over in the corner for Shelby. No good. And an offensive foul going to be called on Quaith. That'll be number 2 for an over the back.
So number 2 for Iowa Central. Robert Hawkins will come in for Akamormoy. From Shannon now.
And Shannon tried to get it to Webb, but Webb cut to the basket. So another turnover for Iowa Central. And
these turnovers can be costly to Iowa Central. They need to tone it down just a little bit, make smarter passes, and just be patient.
They're down by 5. Can't afford to let Southwestern get to double digits.
No, you
Quaith
cannot.
inside gets it to go. Gador Quaith now with 11 points.
It's now 51-44. Southwestern is taking over.
Here's Bailey to Croft. Croft drives inside on Quaith. Steps in, gets it to go, and the foul. Trey Croft.
There's a chance for a 3-point play here.
Trey Croft looking like himself, even with his wrist taped up.
Looks like Coach Lawrenson wanted a travel call there, but he didn't get it.
And Croft completes a 3-point play, and the lead back down to 4, 51-47 after the made free throw. Back comes Southwestern. 17 points for Croft, 16 for Elijah Thomas. Moran misses, rebounded by Hawkins. Here comes Croft. Croft right down the lane.
Wow.
Lays it up and in. Strong move by Trey Croft.
Drove right through him.
He has 19. And Iowa Central down by 2. Thomas in the lane, out to Moran. Over to Nate Lee. He'll drive inside. Out to Moran. Edwards, defended by Hawkins. 2 against 2. Edwards misses, and Hawkins the strong board. And now a chance for Iowa Central to take the lead. Hawkins out to Bailey for the lead. No, rebounded by Quaith. And here comes Khalid Edwards now over to Thomas. He'll drive on Shannon. That pass deflected off Bailey and gotten by Croft. Croft out to Bailey. Bailey will drive in. Misses, but a foul going to be called on Southwestern. Strong drive to the hoop by Bailey. Foul's going to be called on number 24, Nate Lee. That's his first, and 2 shots for Dallas Bailey.
It's one more tie. Free throws are important in games like these. Yes, he does.
We are tied at 51 all of a sudden.
Wow.
That was fast.
Yeah, that was fast. This has been a fast-paced game.
Quick scoring. Lee drives inside, lays it in. 53-51 Southwestern. Here comes Croft. Croft drives right by Edwards and lays it in. 53 all. Thomas wide open for 3. Good is Ryan Warren.
He got his own little island right there.
So 56-53, here's Croft to Hawkins, now Webb. Royshawn Webb drives inside on Warren, off the glass, no good. Here comes Edwards, now it's Warren. Shelby drives in, pulls up in the lane, got it to go. And the lead for Southwestern quickly gets out to 5 again. And a timeout will be called by Iowa Central. 58-53. We'll be back in 30 seconds right here on the Triton Nation Network. On the Triton Nation Network, Iowa Central with the ball, down 5, 13 minutes left to go.
Yeah, still plenty of ball game left for Iowa Central. At least get the
Bailey
lead.
lays it in and the foul.
Wow.
So Bailey will go to the line for a chance at a 3-point play and a chance to tie the game. Excuse me, not tie the game. Get it back within 2. Bailey gets it, gets Iowa Central back within 2 as he completes the 3-point play. He now has 10 points. Croft with 21. Iowa Central just needs to play a little bit harder defense here in the next few minutes. And Bailey takes it away. Elijah Thomas down at the other end. Croft misses, rebounded by Hawkins. He gets blocked, saves it. Still alive, Croft up and under, good!
Wow.
And timeout for an injured player. Elijah Thomas
That does not
just
look
limping
good.
all the way to the bench. So DeMarquion Whittington in for Thomas.
Looked like Elijah
He's at the
Thomas.
end of the bench.
It looked like Elijah Thomas just rolled his ankle or maybe just twisted it.
No good on that 3 attempt by Shelby Jr. Here's Croft. That could be a big momentum shift in this game. Thomas was a great key. And there's a 3 by Colin Shannon.
Talk about momentum changer. There it is right there.
A big one. 61-58 Iowa Central. And now stoppage of play. Didn't see why
See what they call here. But a big shot there by Colin Shannon.
61-58. Elijah Thomas went back to the locker room to get checked out.
And that could be a factor for Southwestern as they lost one of their star players.
He had 16 points and was a great point guard.
Yeah. And it looked like he just kind of rolled his ankle there. Refs are still discussing here. See what they call.
And it looks like a technical is called on somebody.
Yeah, a technical got called, but
Apparently,
we don't know who.
however, Khalid Edwards knocked down the free throw for it. We're unsure of the person who got the technical. Still some confusion. Possibly on Shannon after you made that three, maybe a little celebratory, maybe. That's all I could think of.
That's all I can think of too. I'm not sure what happened there, but it looks like Thomas came back from the locker room.
So he's on the bench. That rolls in and out. Rebounded by Croft. Here's Bailey. Out to Shannon. Croft. Back to Shannon. Over to Hawkins. Hawkins drives in off the glass. No good.
Nice.
Pulled down on the rebound by Terrence Shelby Jr. And now here's Khalid Edwards. Moran headed to the scorer's table. He'll take a seat. Edwards for three. No good. Rebounded by Webb.
Here
And now over
comes
to Croft.
Tritons.
61-59, Iowa Central. Right down the lane. Almost lost it. Got it out to Shannon. Bailey. Now to Hawkins. Pull up. Long jumper. No good. Rebounded by Shelby Jr. again. Here's Nate Lee. He'll drive on Bailey. Out to Whittington for three. That's good.
Wow.
And Southwestern retakes the lead 62-61. Timeout Southwestern. We'll head to a 30-second break right here on the Triton Nation Network. Back here on the Triton Nation Network, 62-61 Southwestern. Back and forth game, fast-paced game as we anticipated all through the game. Number 7 Southwestern against number 20 Iowa Central.
Yeah, it's been a
Royshawn Webb just boulders his way in there and lays it in.
Like you said, it has been a fast-paced game with Trey Croft hitting a number of threes in the first half. But, you know, like you said, it's been back and forth. You know, Iowa Central will have the lead. Southwestern is starting to have the lead now. You know, it's like I said before, it's going to be a dogfight. We're going to see what happens here.
Elijah Thomas back into the game after maybe tweaking an ankle, but he seems all right. Foul was called on Colin Shannon. That was his third. Warren over to Thomas. Tries a three. Knocks it down. 65-63 Southwestern.
You gotta keep an eye on Thomas there when you're guarding him. Don't want to leave him too open.
Thomas now with 19 points. Croft with 23. Here's Webb. Backing down Shelby. Out to Shannon for 3. In and out.
Oh, just rolled.
Now here's Thomas. Shelby Jr. for 3. That's good. And that's how quick Southwestern can get up on you. They're back up by 5. 68-63. 14 points for Terrence Shelby Jr. Here's Croft. Over to Shannon, now Bailey. Drops it off for Webb, and last touched by Webb. Another turnover for Iowa Central. And Iowa Central will take a timeout now. 68-63, 9:20 left to go here in the second half. We'll take another break here on the Triton Nation Network.
Oh, emojis! I thought the conversation just got dumber.
Ugh, internet trolls, just ignore them.
I like you just the way you are.
I believe in you!
She's a hugger. Give her a squeeze.
How about the hand?
Ah, there you go. Thanks, mate.
You're killing it, Zane!
Back here on the Triton Nation Network. Southwestern taking the lead 68-63 here in the second half. 9:13 left to go. And it's been a dogfight till it's going to be a dogfight till the end here. We'll see what happens.
Iowa Central's got to pick up their defense. Have to get a stop here. Thomas misses the 3. Tipped out by Moran, and another offensive possession now for Southwestern. Not what you want if you're Iowa Central.
No.
Whittington for 3. No good. Pulled down by Akamormoy, and here comes Shannon. Now you got to score here. Got to keep it close. Akamormoy right down the lane, but he traveled.
There gets the traveling call here. It's not what you want.
Robert Hawkins will check back in for Iowa Central. He'll replace Akamormoy.
Here comes Thomas now to take the wheel here.
Here's Whittington. Now Moran. Now Thomas defended by Croft. Warren over to Moran. Now it's Shelby. He'll drive inside. Get blocked by Bailey. Croft stays in, trying to get the foul on Shelby. Here's Bailey wide open for 3. No good. Tip. Gotten back by Webb. No good. Blocked by Shelby. No foul called. Under 8 minutes to go here in the game. 5-point lead for Southwestern. Here's Whittington. Drives inside. Lays it up and in. 70-63 for the 7th-ranked Southwestern Spartans. Here's Hawkins. Now Shannon over to Bailey. Shannon. Bailey at the top of the key for 3. Good.
Finally, Bailey makes it.
And a big shot to get Iowa Central back within 4 as they were seeing the lead slip away there. Moran and Terrence Shelby slipped, as you said, and went right over his head as he fell down. Just bad luck there for Southwestern. Or else Shelby Jr. would have been wide open.
Yeah, Shelby Jr. would have been wide open if he just hadn't have slipped.
Just a little bad luck.
Yep.
So now Iowa Central has a chance to get even closer. They're down 4. Croft Here's Shannon. Back to Croft. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Drives inside, puts it in. Croft with 25. And the Tritons within 2. Here's Thomas. Quaith. Shelby Jr. for 3. That's short. Tipped back out by Quaith. And here's Whittington, a new shot clock for Southwestern, and they'll call a timeout with 6:19 left to go. A 2-point lead for Southwestern. We'll be back after this.
Hi! Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert. Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably going to turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right.
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
$6:19 left to go.
It's been a very exciting game here throughout the night. You know, it's been back and forth. Iowa Central had the lead a couple times. Southwestern took the lead back a couple times. It was kind of like it was back and forth. Who wants it more? And 6:20 left to go.
And if anybody had doubts about Trey Croft not performing the way he has been, well, he scored 25 tonight. And possibly more, and probably more. Quaith drives inside.
Oh,
everybody in the building wanted to travel. Nobody got it. Thomas along 3, no good. Pulled down strong by Robert Hawkins, who's not that tall. 5'9". Croft, no good. And Hawkins fight for the rebound, got it.
Wow.
Gets it to Webb, out to Bailey. Wow. Robert Hawkins.
But a fight for the ball there.
Here's Croft inside, misses, but a foul. And Croft will go to the line to try and tie this game up.
I think he wanted to make that shot too, get an and one.
That's 3 on Warren.
Trey Croft sinks the first of 2. And in this situation, this is the guy you don't want at the line.
This one to tie the game. In and out.
Oh, he needed that shot too.
70-69 now for Southwestern, but you still got to play defense. Still got to get stops. Tipped. Quaith, and it ends up in Thomas's hands. 3 no good. And good defense there by Iowa Central. They have a shot to regain the lead here. Counting down to 5 minutes left to go here in the game. And a double dribble called on Croft.
We got 5:03 left to go here in the game. It's been a very good game, to say the least.
And you almost never see Trey Croft turn it over.
Right. Yeah, you never see Trey Croft turn it over, but I don't know.
Maybe just wasn't focused. No good there. Rebounded again by Robert Hawkins.
Well, when you play a certain amount of time, you know, you start to kind of get tired and you start to kind of lose yourself, you know.
Croft, don't count the basket. Croft called for traveling.
Wow. Ugh.
So still a 1-point deficit for Iowa Central, and they still got to play defense here. Thomas out to Quaith, getting it to Warren. Here's Quaith, drives inside on Bailey, out to Warren for three. Good from the corner. 4 minutes to go, and it's a It's back to 4. Bailey drives in, and a foul going to be called underneath the basket. Let's see who it's on. It'll be on Gador Quaith. That's his 4th foul, and he'll check out. He'll be replaced by Terrence Shelby Jr. A 1-and-1 for Dallas Bailey. And he makes the first of the 1-and-1, so he'll get the second.
Either way, 1 possession ball game now. 3-point. It could be a 3-point or 2-point game. He makes his shot, and it's going to be a 1-point or 2-point.
But now the hardest part. Got to play defense.
Yeah, defense. You got to play tough defense. And
Edwards stripped of the ball from behind by Hawkins. What a defensive play by Hawkins.
That could have been dangerous there. He had no help defense on this side.
And almost stolen right back by Shelby Jr., but it was knocked out of bounds, so Iowa Central will stay with it. Down by 2. Thomas Akamormoy back into the lineup for Iowa Central. He'll replace Robert Hawkins, who played some very good defense.
Yeah, he did. He's been playing great defense tonight.
Inside to Akamormoy. Misses the put-in. And a foul going to be called underneath. It'll be on Royshawn Webb. That'll be his second.
73-71, 3:29 left to play. And wow, this has been a great game, getting down to the wire.
Here's Edwards, defended by Croft. Thomas. Stripped away, gotten back by Akamormoy.
Solid defense there.
And here is Croft. Croft down the lane, blocked out of here by Thomas.
Woo.
Big swat away that ends up out of bounds. Iowa Central will keep it.
You just said to him, get out.
Just under 3 minutes to go now. Iowa Central down 2. Croft. Usually the one that comes up with big plays down the stretch. Bailey, drives to the hoop, but a foul is called on his way. On the floor, it'll be on Terrence Shelby Jr. That'll be his first, and Dallas Bailey to the line.
Looks like it'll be a 1-and-1.
It will be a 1-and-1. He misses.
No. It's all right. Still got 2:45 left to play. No need to panic.
Puts more pressure on playing defense.
Yep.
Warren puts it up and in. Back to a 4-point lead for Southwestern.
75-71.
Here's Royshawn Webb. Akamormoy out to Bailey, and he traveled. Gador Quaith back into the lineup for Southwestern. Here's Shelby. Fouled underneath.
Wow.
As 2 or 3 Iowa Central players had their hands on the ball.
Crowd didn't like that.
Foul's going to be on Webb, his 3rd. They'll pass it in. Deflected on the inbound pass by Croft. and Quaith gets it back and puts it in. Just unlucky there.
Yeah, just an unlucky break.
As Croft tipped it, Quaith saw it, and he came right to the ball. 77-71, 1:58 left to play. We'll take a
158 left to play here, and 158 left to play here, and man, this is getting down to the wire. This is getting very exciting. If you're just now tuning in, you tuned in at the right time, because 77-71, Trey Croft, like you said, like we were about to say there, Trey Croft coming out strong, coming out firing, 26 points here tonight.
17 for Royshawn Webb,
yes.
15 for Dallas Bailey.
Yeah.
On the other side, Elijah Thomas with 19 huge points. Gador Quaith with 13. He has 4 fouls. He's in foul trouble, but he's in the game. He just had that huge putback on the inbound pass that made it a 77-71 game. But the big thing, Iowa Central has to stop the ball. Has to play defense.
Yep. Yeah. Tough defense in key situations like this. Tough defense is key. It's key. Here's Cameron Jenkins now in the game.
Here's Croft. This is basically where he takes over. Blocked from behind. No, it's a foul. Foul's going to be on Elijah Thomas. That's his third. And 2 shots coming for Trey Croft. Very good free throw shooters, Trey Croft.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Needs 2 big ones here. Robert Hawkins back into the Iowa Central lineup. Cameron Jenkins goes to the bench. Robert Hawkins has been another big player.
Yeah, Robert Hawkins has been playing some very good basketball tonight. And I'm kind of impressed by it, you know. And I'm sure Coach Pilch is impressed by it too.
He's a great defensive player.
No doubt.
Needs to work. I'd say he needs to work on his shooting, but you have him there because of his defense.
Yep.
And there it is.
Rebounds. Yeah, exactly.
Well, he's 5'9", ladies and gentlemen.
He's 5'9" guy, getting up there, getting the boards.
Here's Bailey. He'll drive in, lays it in, count the basket, and one.
Yes, sir. You can count that.
Dallas Bailey a chance at a 3-point play and get this game back down to 1.
77.
That's 5 on Gador Quaith. He has fouled out. So Southwestern will have to find a different guy. And they'll just send in Terrence Shelby Jr. No, excuse me, that is DeMarquian Whittington. DeMarquian Whittington to replace Gador Quaith.
77-75, 120 left to play here.
And Bailey knocks down the free throw, completes the 3-point play, and we are back to a 1-point game with 1:15 to go.
This is getting very intense now.
This is a conference game.
Yes, it is. Conference game.
Thomas inside. Blocked, no good. Rebounded by Bailey.
Who wants it?
We had one of these earlier right here at Hodges Fieldhouse against Dakota County Tech. Croft in the lane.
Oh,
gets it to go.
Friendly roll.
78-77, Iowa Central. 48 seconds to go. Timeout, Southwestern.
Got the friendly roll.
We had this type of game earlier in the season against Dakota County Tech right here at Hodges Fieldhouse.
Wow.
But that's not a conference game.
This is a conference game.
This is a conference game.
Wow.
Where there's a great crowd in which we have today.
Yes, we do. Crowd's gonna get into it.
They're all into it. We have the band here to keep the
keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling.
To keep the feeling.
Iowa Central, they've got a lot of momentum. Momentum just shifted onto their side now.
30 points for Trey Croft.
Wow.
46 seconds left
Crazy.
to go. And a 1-point lead for Iowa Central.
Unbelievable.
Nothing better than a conference game that comes down to the wire.
You gotta love it. You gotta love conference games because they're fast-paced action. It's always intense.
It's got to pump up these home fans. It's got to pump up the team.
Here we go.
Southwestern pass it in, down one. No stoppage.
No stoppage here. It's gonna be a full timeout on Tritons. And we got 46.2 seconds left to go here in this game. What a game this has been. This has been just.
And the last time Trey Croft played was December 16th here at Hodges Fieldhouse against Little Priest Tribal College, in which Iowa Central defeated Little Priest 74-62. That was right before winter break. He scored 37 points.
Wow.
But the two games during the winter break in which he did not play, we were defeated. We're 0-2 without Trey Croft.
Wow.
We lost to Iowa Western 89-63 without Trey Croft, and we lost Saturday against Kirkwood in the first first conference game 84-62 here without Trey Croft. But we have him here. He scored 30, 78-77. Southwestern to inbound from the timeouts. 46 seconds left to go. This is the second conference game of the year.
And the clock ticks. And here we go.
Southwestern ranks 7th in the Division II poll. Iowa Central 20th.
15 seconds on the shot clock.
Edwards drives in. Tipped away. Woo! Thomas got it back though. And a travel!
Traveling called.
A travel!
Wow.
Iowa Central will get the basketball with 27.6 seconds to go and a 1-point lead.
That could cost Southwestern here. That's a costly mistake.
But now Southwestern will play full court press, as they should. Cameron Jenkins quickly checks in for Robert Hawkins. Shot clock is off. 27.6 seconds to go, as I said.
Oh,
and
no.
they can't get it. Inside to Thomas, and they lay it in. Timeout, Iowa Central. 79-78. Southwestern.
Wow. What a turnaround.
They could not get it in.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
They could not get it in. As soon as the Southwestern defender saw Shannon gonna pass it in to Croft, he just bursted down to the baseline.
He pounced like a cat. Just jabbed at it. Wow. That's a big momentum change there.
And it looks like the moment probably got to Iowa Central there. Yep. And Southwestern has been there before.
Yeah.
They're defending national champions in the Division II section.
They know what it's like to play games like these.
Yes, they do. Very close ones. They know how to win these close games. They're now at 79-78, 24 seconds to go. Iowa Central will pass it in. If they get it in, they can run the clock all the way down and try for a game-winning shot. And if that's what they're gonna do, you got to put it in Trey Croft's hands.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got to give Trey Croft the ball. Give Croft the ball and have him drive.
So once again, Southwestern will play full court press, but not as hard this time as they have a 79-78 lead.
And we got a discussion going on at the scorekeeper stable. And we are unsure what seems to be happening with the scorekeeper or with the coaches there. Coaches are discussing. And here we go.
And right now, the possession arrow is favoring Southwestern, so you're not hoping for a jump ball.
No, you're not. 24 seconds.
They get it into Croft. So now they can wind the clock if they want to and try for a game-winning shot. If not, they try to
go for the last second here.
With about
Crowd's
3 seconds
on their feet.
Croft inside.
He got it!
7 seconds to go. 80-79. 5 seconds. Edwards.
They need a tough defense here.
Has to put it up. He does block by Bailey. Iowa Central wins it.
Iowa Central.
Iowa Central dethrones number 7 Southwestern to get their first conference win of the season.
Let's hold off here a minute. We'll see what's going on here.
And now possibly they might be looking at some celebration things over at the scorers table. This game might not be over. They put 0.3 seconds on the clock. Iowa Central went to their celebration, but the game wasn't over.
Let's see what happens here. Yeah,
the game wasn't over. Iowa Central will take a timeout to talk things over. We're still trying to figure out what the referees must be talking about. Has to be on the celebration, think?
I'm guessing it would be on the celebration there. As soon as he hit that shot, people started, going crazy.
Right.
I think I saw a fan go into there.
And then Bailey blocked Edwards, and he just took it.
Yep.
And they started celebrating.
Yep.
So they did put 0.3 seconds on the clock.
Let's see what happens here. Could this come back to bite him?
Foul was called on Robert Hawkins. I'm not sure what's going to happen.
Yeah, it looks like Trey Croft's going to shoot some free throws.
Must be a technical. I'm unsure as you.
I'm bamboozled. I have no idea. We thought it was on Iowa.
Croft knocks down the first of whatever happened. I'm not sure.
We are. I thought it was going to be like a celebration thing. You would think.
Yeah. Croft misses the second. 81-79. And now it's Bailey's turn. So maybe a couple I'm really not sure.
We are bamboozled
I'm
here.
very confused.
Where?
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but we are confused here. 81-79 right now. 0.3 seconds on the clock. Dallas Bailey to shoot 2, I believe. So maybe a technical and a personal foul. Knocks down the first. Now has a chance to add another one to extend it to a 4-point game and a win.
Wow.
Good. 4-point game.
And that's gonna seal the deal.
And that'll
Case
do
closed.
It was close to hitting, but it wouldn't have mattered. 83-79. Now it's a fact, ladies and gentlemen. Iowa Central dethrones number 7, the Southwestern Spartans, 83-79. And once again, Trey Croft comes up big.
Yeah, comes back from an injury, knocks down some huge threes, scoring at least 30 points in this game. Coming back and taking down, then the Iowa Central team taking down the defending champs, Southwestern.
What a game it was.
Unbelievable.
What a game. 33 points for Trey Croft, 17 for Royshawn Webb, 20 for Dallas Bailey. On the other side, Elijah Thomas had 21 for Southwestern, but it wasn't enough. Iowa Central defeats number 7 Southwestern to get their first conference win.
All
so
right.
Iowa Central gets their first conference win by beating the number 7 team in the Division II.
Yeah, I mean, what a win. What a win. You know what? Take it. Just what a win.
Iowa Central will take this one into their next game at Nyack. They're now 1-1 in conference and 14-4 overall. Iowa Central, once again, Iowa Central 83, Southwestern 79. Iowa Central defeats number 7 Southwestern. Thank you for joining us for women's and men's basketball here on the Triton Nation Network. It's been a fun night.
It has been. So long, everybody. Have a good night.